The Chicago Bears just made a massive move today. Joe Thuney. He just signed a 2-year extension. Absolutely love this move. Now, this isn't a massive move because of the money amount. It's a reasonably priced deal. It's actually a big-time bargain. A first or second team All-Pro, 3 seasons in a row, straight up leading to this unquestionably elite. I'm going to go through more details, but getting this level of a player for $17.5 million per year, just an absolutely outstanding job, with the top of the market being around 20. So this deal is a bargain. The contract average slots Thuney at about 11th in the league among guards, so it's nice in comparison to other deals. And GM Ryan Poles, he said before the draft that extending Thuney, it would be a priority for this team. He's a man of his word. They got the deal done right before the start of the Bears OTAs. Now, another reason it's huge, it's because of what's just been done with the Bears offensive line long term. And Courtney Cronin, she said it best. I'm just going to go to her. With Joe Thuney receiving a 2-year extension today, the Bears now have their entire interior offensive line under contract, Drew Dahlman and Jonah Jackson, of course, through 2027. And that was the same model that Thuney came from in Kansas City. So you see, the Chiefs offense, they had their interior offensive line core of Thuney, Creed Humphrey at center, and right guard Trey Smith intact for 85% of the team's offensive plays over the last 4 years, including 159 of their 190 offensive touchdowns since 2021. And sure enough, the Bears are following suit with this, and you know the level of success that the Kansas City Chiefs had. I'm not saying that's going to directly transfer to the Bears, but they're definitely following a blueprint here. And maybe the most underrated aspect of this whole Bears offseason, acquiring veteran leadership, right? It goes beyond the money. It's about the team makeup. So now we have 2 signings that I think these 2 will arguably make the most impact on the Bears as a whole. I can see both Joe Thuney and newly signed Grady Jarrett in free agency, both of these guys being named as captains of the team. Both will be starting to be a strong locker room presence that this team just sorely needs. And this is also huge because of another reason. It's the finishing touch on not only this offensive line plan, but the plan for Caleb Williams. The word for this, stability. The solid interior made up of affordable contracts, and I would say at minimum a top 10 offensive line for the entirety of Caleb Williams' rookie contract. This is huge, guys. You've got a first-team All-Pro with the Chiefs the past 2 seasons. Thuney coming to the Bears with more accolades really than most who have ever played on the Bears offensive line here. And he was a second-team All-Pro in 2022 and 2019 as well with the Patriots. He's been to 3 consecutive Pro Bowls, and the guy's also durable. He's only missed 2 starts in his whole career, 146 career starts since being a 3rd-round pick of the Patriots in 2016. So kind of the full compensation on this is from Shefty. New Bears guard Joe Thuney is receiving a 2-year contract extension at $17.5 million per year, making it $51 million for the next 3 years, with $33.5 million fully guaranteed at signing. Fully great with this contract. Now it's set. These guys can actually settle in and develop chemistry in training camp, and that's going to be here before you know it. And this is also a reasonable choice for one of the league's top guards. And once again, all of these new contracts, they have something in common, for especially on these offensive line contracts, for these new 3 guys, and for the new signees on the defensive line for that matter, but none of these contracts are going to be albatrosses. If something were to go wrong, the Bears need to pivot, they need to cut bait, go in another direction. They're structured in a way that the Bears can move away without incurring a ton of dead money on the cap. Cap health is so important, and that's really one of the number 1 priorities of Ryan Poles when building this roster. Now, that's been a huge issue for many teams, right? The Bears have seen that. Poles is absolutely determined once again to continue stewarding this salary cap well. Right now, the Bears only have $3 million in dead cap. That's second best in the NFL behind the Steelers. I think the Steelers are absolutely unreal good at this. They're under $1 million in dead cap space. So let's get to the way this is structured. The 2025 cap hit for Thuney, it actually goes way down from $16 to $8 million. So what is that? That's immediate cap relief, right? And that can be used right now to add talent to this team. Now he's in tandem with Jonah Jackson at guard, both at 17.5 per. They're both among the top 10 highest paid guards at this time. If you go some metrics, they're outside of the top 10. Some metrics, they are in the top 10. But let's just say they both are in the top 10. Neither deal is market setting, and this could just pay huge dividends. While once again, if something goes wrong, the Bears can cut bait without huge cap ramifications. A potentially elite tandem from a leadership standpoint, elite contract structure as well, if you look at it from the front office standpoint. Just really protecting the franchise while bringing in elite talent here. Granted, he's a little long in the tooth. There are so many instances, though, of guards playing well into the 30s at an elite level. He's been a top 5 guy every single place he's been, coming off 3 straight Pro Bowls. Can't say that enough times. It's just kind of fun to say. Our offensive line's been terrible for so long. Saying that we have an offensive lineman on the team that's been to 3 straight Pro Bowls, that's actually really nice. I could say that 100 times. So let's kind of look a little more into this. As you guys know, Thuney was acquired from the Chiefs via trade back in early March and was graded by PFF as last year's 3rd best pass blocking guard. He allowed just 8 quarterback hits all year, 2 sacks, and that was 17 games of Kansas City in 2024. And the guy's versatile as well. The Chiefs moved Thuney to left tackle last season during the team's well-documented struggles at this position. It was out of necessity. And also, looking at polls, has some history with this player. He was actually in Kansas City when the Chiefs signed him. I think it was in 21. Yeah, it's in 21. There, he was a fixture up front for 2 Super Bowl championship teams. And this is here straight from him. It feels like from Ryan Poles. It feels like yesterday where we were signing in Kansas City when we were trying to get our offensive line right to make a push to win championships. And that's exactly what Joe Thuney bought. He said this in March as well. So he's seen a lot of different things. He's played with a lot of different players. So there's a level of maturity and leadership that's definitely going to enhance our, not only just the offensive line room, but our entire roster. So you're looking at a player that had 1 year left on his contract. This is what the Bears are doing so well during this offseason, not waiting until they have to pay players, identifying who they want on this team long term, and signing extensions instead of free agent contracts for your own players. It's kind of silly. Just ask the Cincinnati Bengals. They are struggling with Trey Hendrickson right now. So he had 1 year on his contract with the Chiefs. The Bears actually swapped a 2026 4th rounder to acquire him. He's not that old for an offensive lineman. He's going to turn 33 in November. No evidence of slowing down so far. Out of necessity, he moved to left tackle last year due to injuries with Kansas City. The Bears are definitely going to play him at left guard. And this gives the Bears much needed security on the offensive line for years to come. Trade with the LA Rams for Jonah Jackson in March as well. He's extended through 2027 with that deal that pays him the same as Thuney. We also signed center Drew Dahlman to a 3-year deal, right in line, right in tandem with his other offensive line mates. $42 million total in free agency. So now we have right tackle Darnell Wright as well, the number 10 pick in the 2023 draft under a rookie contract still. Braxton Jones, final year of his rookie deal. But the guy's expected to have to actually compete for his job and also get healthy because second-round pick Ozzie Trapillo, he's going to be gunning for his job in training camp. And I think it's good for the Bears if he actually wins it, have a little bit of a youth movement. Then you also have some young talent behind him, most notably Kiran Amagaje. He's looking around into form, and he is one of the players on the roster that I maybe feel most excited about. I really want to see how this guy develops once he has a full offseason under his belt. It's just nice. Looking forward, this Bears team is going to stay mostly intact, even in 2026. You're looking at the only really notable projected starters on the team that are going to hit free agency in 2026. That's only safety Jaquan Brisker and Kevin Byard and left tackle Braxton Jones. That's it. This team can stay completely intact for this year and the following year, and then the year after that for a lot of these trench players, and you're looking at consistency, contracts that are not albatrosses, contracts that can be gotten out of without totally killing the cap with dead money. Just a masterful job by Ryan Poles and staff, and I couldn't be happier. You guys let me know in the comments. This is a roundabout good decision. It's playing really well, and I'm sure you guys will agree. If you see any problem with it, leave that in the comments too, and I'll look forward to chopping it up with you. So bear down. Really good news today. I'll continue to be here on the daily with Chicago Bears news for you. So we'll talk soon. See ya.